Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I did a poll on Instagram of things that you guys would want to see on my channel and things that would interest you. So I did a poll on mental health and DIY, more DIY videos, and 100% was mental health. And I think in this time that we're going through in the world that it's great that you guys want to talk about it. So I'm very excited to talk about it, which it can be, mental health in general can be a very touchy subject, as well as very, a lot of people have a lot of different opinions and a lot of people butt heads. So I am going to share my personal story with dealing with mental health, and yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. And if you like videos like this, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and comment if you want more videos like this. So yeah. Okay, so it started about 3 years ago when I noticed I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to get up and do my school because I was homeschooled, and so I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go to different groups. I didn't want to do anything. And I was crying all the time, and I was very, very not myself, which is very weird because I'm normally a very happy person. I'm outgoing. I love to do things, but I didn't want to do anything. And so that went on for about a year. I would be, about 8 months. And I was very standoffish. I didn't want to do anything. And so I talked to my mom, and I was like, hey mom, can I go see a therapist? Can I go talk to somebody about this? And she was like, 100% yes. If this is what you want to do and if this is what you feel is right, of course you can. And so my mom called the place, and I started talking to my therapist, and I had never felt so welcomed, so belonging. I never felt like I could actually talk to somebody about all of my problems until I started seeing my therapist. I personally instantly felt like I could talk to her about anything, which was very weird for me because I felt like I could never talk to anybody about it, which is really weird for me that I felt that way. But I was improving, and then I hit a rock where I stopped improving, and I didn't know what to do. And I was like, I don't know, like my brain is not, I don't want to do this anymore. And so I kind of was like, oh mom, I don't feel good, so I'm not going to go to my appointment. Mom, I'm not feeling good. I don't want to go to my appointment. And then I made plans, and I did other things besides going to my therapy appointments. And that's when I fell into like a very deep, dark place of where whatever, this is stupid. And that's when I started feeling as if I wasn't good enough, and as if I shouldn't be here. So I went into a cupboard, and I picked medications out that I didn't know what they were, and I didn't know what they were going to do, and I took them. And that was my first attempt, a suicide attempt, which is, I've never said that out loud, which I'm gonna cry. I've never said that out loud before, which is very scary. And I I didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing, honestly. Yeah, and so I took medication and I laid in bed hoping I wouldn't wake up in the morning, which is very scary to think about. And then a couple months later, I did it again. And then I met a boy. I met somebody who I thought was going to make me feel so much better. I met him at church, and I was like, you know, maybe he will make me feel better, maybe he won't, I don't know. And so then I was on the phone with him, and I took more medication, and I felt myself leaving. I felt like I was finally getting to be at peace, which was not the case. And honestly, I thank God every day for not taking me, like to giving me second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth chances to start fresh, to notice that I'm not okay and I'm not doing okay. And so I went back to seeing my therapist because he, my boyfriend at the time, called my parents and was like, she took medication, she needs to go see a therapist. And so I did, and then started seeing my therapist again, which felt amazing. My neighbors are screaming, rude. And then my relationship with him started becoming very violent, very abusive, verbally, and it was physically, and it was draining. It was mentally and physically draining to where most of the time I didn't know what to do. I have never really talked about this before, and have never really wanted to talk about this before you guys were like, mental health. And I was like, well, this is something I need to share. I need to share that I have struggled, and that I want you guys to know you're not alone. But so I started seeing my therapist, and I was like, this relationship, what do I do? What do I do? And he was very controlling. I couldn't go out with friends. I couldn't text certain people. I couldn't, go anywhere without him. And I was on a mission trip, and he texted my siblings, is she cheating on me? Like, on a mission trip. I was on a mission trip, and it was just not a good situation that I should be in, especially with my mental health. And so July of 2019, I ended the relationship, and it was terrifying. It was so scary. I didn't know what he was going to do next, and so I was very scared, and I called my dad. I was like, Dad, I'm scared, like, what do I do? And so he came home, and yeah, and it was so scary. Then I kept seeing my therapist, and I didn't tell her anything of what was happening. Yeah, so I didn't tell her anything of what was happening or anything. I didn't say anything. And which legally he could have gone to jail, because I was 16 when we broke up and he was 20. Sometimes I look back and I'm like, why did you do that to yourself? Abby, why did you do that to yourself? But I've learned since then that it's a learning experience and a learning journey. And through this entire I am a survivor, which I hate to say that because it's so, in my mind, it's so cliche to say I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor of suicide attempts, and I am a survivor of self-harm, which a lot of you guys didn't know about me, which is a lot to, it's like, it irks me inside to tell you guys this because I don't want anyone to think of me different, but then again, I'm like, it makes me who I am. This is who I am, and I still see my therapist. In fact, I have an appointment on Tuesday. I still see my therapist, and I take antidepressant medication, and I'm okay with that. Like, I am okay with not being okay. Or what I'm okay with not being what society thinks is beautiful or perfect or skinny or anything that I'm okay with what society thinks is not normal. Even though there's no such thing as normal, I'm okay with being something other than normal. And everything that I've been through is what makes me who I am, what makes me me. The scars I have, my organs that are probably shot from all the medications I've taken, everything makes me who I am. And I have learned that I could never get to the point, and I don't want to get to the point of where I don't want to be here anymore. And I think that's what I want you guys to know, is that I am the happiest I have ever been in my entire life. Right now, I am so happy. Everything, picking what I want to do and all this stuff, I feel at peace right now, and my life is, I feel like it's just falling into place. And I feel like a lot of people during this time have so many anxious feelings, and I don't feel anxious at all, which was, I talked to my therapist about it, and she was like, that's like, I've never heard of that before. And I was like, I feel at peace, and I don't know why. And I finally figured out why, and that is because I believe in an amazing God, and He is not going to do anything that will harm me or harm my family or harm anyone. That this is written out in His plan for me and for you guys and for everyone, that this is written out in everyone's plan, which is crazy to think about, but it's so amazing at the same time. But yeah, if you guys want to know more about my journey and more about the things I've been through, then definitely subscribe and stay tuned for more. Yeah, I love you guys. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up down below. Subscribe for more videos like this or other videos. Definitely comment down below some more video ideas, because I'm running low on video ideas, so make sure you comment down below. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.